Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Overwatch might not quite be released yet, but while we are waiting for the game to pop by, why don't you go ahead and check out some of these games. I am lucky enough to have been invited to a scrim between Reunited.gg and Luminosity. They're going to be playing a quick map on Route 66. And I am thrilled to be able to check them out. Reunited are the attacking team. We have two Winstons. Too Easy is going to be on Widowmaker. Let's go ahead and check him out. And we have Unfixed Cruised as well on Genji and Lucio, rather, respectively. They are playing off against Luminosity.gg. And Bastion immediately getting taken out. Bastion is Seagull at the moment. They're experimenting with this kind of composition. Doesn't seem to be working so far. Enigma and Esper go down as well. And they have Pooks on Lucio, Milo on Reinhardt, and on McCree we have Gods, who unfortunately is getting taken out too. So this double monkey composition, I have to say, from Reunited is doing them absolute wonders in the first part of Route 60. They get absolutely destroying all of the opposition right now. There is no opposition, basically, to them just rolling the payload through to the first checkpoint. Not even going to try. That is very, very strong stuff. And look at this. They're just going straight up to the door. And that is not working at all. So Reunited, very easy push to the first checkpoint. Gods trying to prevent something coming in. Very nice aerial shot on Winghaven, it has to be said. And now we have Valutaja coming in. He gets taken out as well. I am really eager to see what Seagull is going to be doing, but he is not that close to the action just yet. Milo is, though, and he is playing Zarya. Winghaven getting taken down again for the second time in what feels like as many tens of seconds, as Seagull now getting into a half-decent position to shoot at railings by the looks of things. And he is not going to possibly have the time to deploy his Bastion in a position where he can deploy to sentry mode and then try and kill them, I mean, for like a 5-second burst. It's just not going to happen against opposition that is this good. And here comes the ultimate, though. That at least gives him a little bit of leverage, using the shot to actually propel himself airborne, which is really smart. But unfortunately, the time wasted on that is going to mean that he gets taken out. He gets revived, though. So let's see if the res from Esper is going to help. He's actually going straight into sentry mode, and he might be able to kill off Unfixed as well. Not quite able to do that. Mort behind him on Mercy. Need to be a little bit careful before doing that, actually. Kills off Valutaja in midair, but Unfixed will take him down. And we have the res coming out now for Reunited as well. Sound barriers coming out for both teams. Is it Winghaven over here? It is Winghaven, who still has an ultimate available, but he gets killed off as soon as I spec him. Enigma now, on the other side of things, has Primal Rage available. Doesn't need to be using it at this point.
Excuse me for dropping in.
Ooh, and that's definitely a Primal Rage heading out over there.
My ultimate is ready.
As Valutaja decides to hop on out.
Payload in transit.
We need to be moving the payload as far as Reunited is concerned, and Luminosity at the moment have regrouped. It looks like they're actually going to catch Winghaven a bit offside. I'm not really sure why Winghaven is there. He's going to have to move back. There's the Graviton Surge. Oh, that is a huge Graviton Surge. And Seagull coming by to try and mop up between him and Enigma. They kill off 3 people more or less instantly. And that is actually going to make Seagull's choice of Bastion potentially very useful at this part of the map. The problem is he can't really stay in one position and go sentry mode, because as soon as they get a glimpse of him, I mean, we'll see, but I feel like as soon as they get a glimpse of him, it's just really difficult to stay in one place. So you just have to be so mobile, and Bastion isn't known as being the most mobile of people. Oh, hello, and that is a Dragon Strike that we need to get out with. I like that he goes into sentry mode as soon as that happens. Unfixed is looking to kill him off, and he will successfully do so, but actually Seagull managed to get so much damage done on Unfixed, he nearly killed him. So, at the moment, seems to be doing okay. He's just tactically... Oh no, not Unfixed again, he's thinking to himself. tactically trying to pick off Bastion by the looks of things. There is High Noon. That is High Noon. That is not High Noon from Gods. That might be High Noon from Balutaja, but he's on 50%, so it can't be. I'm not really sure where that came from, to be honest. I heard it's High Noon. One McCree still has ult available. The other's on 71%. I don't get it. Maybe it went down to 50% and it was interrupted, but Balutaja couldn't have come back that quickly. He's on 95% and he's died now. Esper just uses his res. We have another ultimate coming in from Seagull, and he picks off too easy this time, so he's actually doing a really good job of just consistently killing off as many of these heroes as possible. I'm a bit surprised that Bastion is actually going so well for Luminosity here, but maybe this experimental composition is paying off. I'm also really impressed with Reunited for playing this late as well. I'm casting this at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning in mainland Europe. So it's very, very late, guys. And it's on a Friday night where a lot of us have had a full day as well. So I'm very impressed with Reunited right now. They're actually putting up a very, very good showing in the scrims so far. Unfixed now, opting to go far and go for aerial dominance, and that potentially is going to be excellent because Seagull can technically take him out. Well, he does actually take him out now, but only if he has a completely clear shot. And I'm actually wondering whether or not in the long run Seagull can actually afford to stay in one position, because as long as a couple of heroes, or even just one hero, harasses the spot where Seagull is, he can't really go after Pharah, and that's kind of my concern. So the rest of the team does need to protect Seagull to an extent. And here we go, actually doing a reasonable bit of damage and taking out almost the entirety of the Reinhardt shield, but these guys seem to have other plans. They are moving the other side of this little enclosure here and not looking to engage just yet. 23 seconds left to stop the payload, and Seagull now looking to try and finish things off. Oh no, and Reinhardt gets stunned, and that's actually enough for Seagull to get 4 kills. This is amazing. This is incredible stuff. Bastion, best hero. Seagull's going to become a Bastion main. And he basically just has 4 or 5 unanswered kills there as Luminosity completely wiped the floor with Reunited at the end of this scrim. And if that isn't immediately play of the game, I'm going to be so surprised. Wah-wah-wee-wah, Seagull. There it is. Not bad, the .jpeg. Here we go. He goes Reinhardt shield. Ooh, stunned just for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you're reviving, aren't you? That's cute. 5, 6. And the list goes on. Incredible little bit of play there from Seagull.